What's good, Watch the Commander fans? All right. As I had dropped the video last night dealing with some potential hires for the Watch the Commanders, um, which was Bobby Johnson, Ken Norton Jr., and John Pagano, which all been added to the Watch the Commanders coaching staff with Dan Quinn. Ooh, I got stuck there for a minute. But anyway, now there was only two positions. Well, you kind of said three positions: wide receiver coach, tight end coach, and running back coach. But they're doing it pretty quickly. Since the hire of Dan Quinn, they've been really on a mission of filling out this coaching staff very, 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 very fast. So that leaves one position, two positions still need to be filled. Now, one position has been filled, which is the tight end coach. And I guess David Raih. As tight end coach, he was the Tampa Bay senior. Now he did coach over there at Vanderbilt also as well. But he did coach in Arizona with he did coach in Arizona. So they have a lot of familiarity with each other and been able to work together. So that helps Cliff have some continuity with somebody on his team. He hired, Ken Norton. He worked with John Witt. So you got to bring some kind of continuity of guys that understands your philosophy and everything like that. Now, I went over there as wide receiver coach. Don't know what they're gonna do with that position. Excuse me, I don't know what they're gonna do with that position yet, but hopefully they'll get it filled along with the running back coach. Now I don't know if they're gonna keep King over there either, because she was like an assistant running back coach, something like that. But the running back coach for Washington left. So, but somebody asked me about Brian Hartline. Why would he come? Well, he doesn't have a job. He was the offense coordinator at Ohio State, but Bill O'Brien went over there. But Bill O'Brien left and went UCLA and came that he won. He might not like Brian Hartline. Brian Hartline could be out of job. I mean, so you don't know, because you got to think Brian Hartline also Coach Terry. That would be a good fit for us also, where you have a wide receiver that have chemistry with a wide receiver, with an offensive coordinator / wide receiver coach. So, but nevertheless, Raih, he played quarterback at Iowa from 1999 to 2000. He worked with Kingsbury at Texas Tech and at Arizona with some years in Green Bay, which I have stated. So that's good. And then no matter what quarterback we get, there's going to be a lot of continuity going around. And that's why I kind of feel like this staff is built really well, structured really well, because regardless on the defense side of the ball or offensive side of the ball, you're going to have some kind of continuity and structure and chemistry with these coaches. And they all going to be able to learn from each other at one point in time. Now, somebody did say that they quit from the Giants. Well, you got to look at it like this. Dan Quinn wanted a line coach with the Washington Commanders, but he decided to stay, because you got to think, you lose him, what kind of offensive line you're going to have, especially with a second-year quarterback in C.J. Stroud. So it makes sense to keep him there. Now, but I did all the background of Bobby Johnson last night in another video. I'm not gonna go too much over that again. You can check out the latest video I did on my channel to understand what I was talking about. But nevertheless, that I feel he's 36. So that, like I said last time, around the board. The old Ken Norton is probably what, 57. He's the oldest so far that I have known. But to me, I feel like this is a good hire. About the other guys that they're getting. Now I'm reading a tweet for George Carmen. It's JP Finley put out smart from at B Mike Jones on Commanders hiring Dan Quinn. Time will tell. Maybe Dan can learn and be successful here. Saying says the hiring wasn't exciting, but Quinn is putting together a nice step. Well, I did cover that last night, and I said that maybe Quinn was the right choice after all, because his experience. You need somebody with experience, because versus a young first-time head coach coming in, you don't know what kind of staff they're gonna put together. Offensive, defensive staff, and then they get poached. Then you got to talent of offense and defense mixed with some old talent in place. You know what I'm saying? You don't want nobody to come and have success in the first 2 years and then also going, and then especially your young quarterback, if you draft on or Sam Howell's there, hypothetically, and then the content, the chemistry is gone, and you got to learn a whole new system all over again. You don't want that. 3, 4, 5 years, so be it. And then if somebody leaves, then you already have somebody in-house that you could easily move in that position because they've been there just as long. So, but I still think that Dan Quinn has done an excellent job getting these guys and bringing somebody that has worked with Kingsbury over there, especially when we could get more out of our tight end room, because we definitely need to draft a tight end, because our tight end has been lacking. Logan Thomas is a shell of himself, which most likely he's going to be cut to see what Cole Turner is going to be like this year, because Cole Turner really hasn't blossomed. I mean, he has a lot of upside. He has a lot of potential, but you know, we don't know. And maybe he could be a little bit more fluid in that passing game to run. So, but nevertheless, the Washington Commanders are definitely putting together an astonishing coaching staff. We still got a lot to fill out on this coaching staff, so hopefully you might hear something today, you might hear something tomorrow, you might hear something by the end of the week. But nevertheless, I will definitely bring it all to you. Now, I like I said, I love. Pretty sure I knew that. I'm pretty sure knew Harris. I mean, not Harris, but Kingsbury was going to find somebody that has some kind of continuity to him. I do hope Kingsbury does reach out to Brian Hartline and bring him in as a wide receiver coach. I think that would be awesome for Terry. You know what I'm saying? Because Terry do have state, but we'll see. So nevertheless, there could be avenues. There could be other guys you look at, and it's going to be good. I do like I said, I do love hire. I do love the I do love the moves that we are making right now. You cannot. I mean, you can only look up. You know, like I say, everybody was down on the Dan Quinn hire, but you got to understand Dan Quinn is a hell of a coach. He is one of the good guys right now. So therefore, there's no need to fear. Super Dan is. Oh man, I wish Dan Quinn name was different from Dan Snyder right now. So I'm gonna have to find a nickname for DQ right now. So, but you look at his staff, he's putting together mindful. We still got a long way to go. We do got the draft to go to. We got all the prospects to look at. We got from y'all, going back over watching some of these guys play and everything like that. So, and then run down. Maybe 2 more videos coming. Probably throughout the day. So I'm trying to get much in as possible. But nevertheless, guys, another excellent hire by Dan Quinn. And till then, stay blessed. Live Wire Sports Media, and I'm out.